afternoon, you guys. I just wanted to get on here, do my card chat, and hold on, baby. I have my 2-year-old in the background, so if you hear anything, that's who it is. If you are catching it live, don't forget hashtag live. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. And if you are liking these videos, feel free to just drop a little emoji just so I know. A lot of people do message me and speak to me regarding them, and I really do appreciate the feedback and the support as well. Today, as you can see from the title, I wanted to get on here and talk about, you know, loving yourself and not settling. And what triggered this was, I don't know if some of you guys, I watch the show Teen Mom, but it's also people in my actual real life as well. But there's a person on there named Janelle, and I just feel like this girl literally cannot remain single for anything. Like, every time she's been on that show, she's had a boyfriend or a fiance or now a husband. Like, she has went through so many guys since being on that show for what, however many years now. Like, it is crazy. And like every single one of, like almost all of them, she got engaged to at some point. She's got how many baby? 1, 2, 3 baby daddies. Like, you know, like that's just, she's my age. 3 baby daddies. She is finally married, but the guy that she's with right now is just, in my opinion, not a very good person. But anyway, we're getting off subject. What I'm speaking about is, you know, there are so many people who don't know how to love themselves. And I get it. It can be hard, you know, and there may be things that you don't like about yourself or whatever the case is. But I'm here to tell y'all that the only person you ever truly have in this life is you. Brothers, sisters, mom, dads, uncles, aunts, boyfriends, husbands, children, any of that. Like, you can't ever rely on any of that stuff. The only person you can really ever truly 100% rely on is yourself. You have to learn how to, number one, love yourself. You have to learn and be able to, you know, enjoy your own presence. And what I mean is, like, some people can't go anywhere unless they have somebody with them. They can't go to the mall. They can't go to the movies. They can't do anything without having somebody else with them because they don't know how to enjoy their own company. And that, you know, that can be a really bad thing because you're so dependent on others to even enjoy your life, you know. And whether it's a best friend or a boyfriend or whatever it is, like, you have to learn how to enjoy your own company, how to love yourself, how to be comfortable with, you know, being alone. You know, and just to get back on the relationship piece, like, there are so many people that I even went to high school with. Like, I literally cannot even tell you a time where they've been single, like, for more than like a couple weeks or a month. Like, they're the type of people who are constantly in relationships, constantly, like, you know, it's a very dangerous cycle that you can get into when you seek validation from other people, or where you are constantly being dependent upon other people. That can be very dangerous, you guys, because, you know, you're willing to settle. This is where we get into the settling piece. So many people, and I'm gonna throw Janelle back up there. I'm sorry, Janelle. You know, the men that she has chosen have not been very good people, but she's just so, and I don't know what happened to her childhood that made her the way she is, or whatever the case is, but she is just so codependent on others and having to be in a relationship that she's willing to sacrifice her kids. You know, she would have her oldest son custody back right now had she not been with who she's with right now. She's willing to sacrifice her kids, willing to sacrifice anything to be with a man. And to me, like, that is just so, like, that's such a dangerous mentality to be in and to be okay with. You know, if you're that type of person who feels like you always have to have somebody, then you're just gonna end up settling for whatever you can get. Even if you know it's not a good person, or even if you know you can do better, you're gonna end up settling just because you want, I don't know if it's just wanting someone to call yours, or just having that company, or just feeling like you're not alone. You know, I don't know the deep-rooted reason behind all of this, you know. I have opinions on what it could be. Maybe abandonment issues, maybe just codependency issues, whatever the situation, it may be just very low self-esteem. They constantly feel the need to be validated by somebody. Like I said, you feel like if you don't have a boyfriend or something like that, that you're not worthy, or that people are going to judge you because you don't have somebody. Like, I don't know what the reasons are. I feel like it's different for different people. For her, I just really feel like she has a really bad codependency thing, and she doesn't know how to love herself and how to be independent and how to just be on her own. But whatever that is, no matter how you are as a person, you know, and this is not to judge anybody. Like, I'm never on here to try to judge anybody, try to condemn anybody, anything like that. But I just, you know, if that is you, or you know someone like that, but mainly if it's you, you have the power to change that. If you're in a bad relationship, you have the ability to leave that. If you are unhappy, you have the ability to leave that. And if you find yourself, you keep going from relationship to relationship, you're honestly probably never going to find a steady relationship, because you're not fixing the root problem. So before anything, you have to have a solid foundation. I know we've all heard that. You have to have a solid foundation. And if you as a person are not solid, if you are not confident in yourself, if you do not love yourself, then you can't really ever, you know, expect all that in return. They always say you can't love somebody if you don't love yourself. And it really is true. Like, until how are you going to expect somebody else to treat you well and to love you and to do all these things when you don't even love yourself, and you don't even treat yourself well? You know, we have to think about these things. And, you know, I hope that this message is coming across the way I want it to. Like I said, it's not to judge anybody. It's just, we all need to be a reflection, and, you know, sometimes look in the mirror, and sometimes we're blinded and we don't see what we need to see. And, you know, sometimes you just need to hear from somebody else and be like, you know what, yeah, you know, maybe I do have that issue, or maybe so-and-so, maybe that's what's going on with them, or whatever the case is, you know. Like I said, I just really feel like it's unhealthy to be that way and to not love yourself. And like I said, I know it's a struggle for a lot of people. A lot of people judge themselves and they compare themselves to other people. And I think it really all starts there. Once you can find that self-love and you find your self-worth, and you really truly begin to love yourself and enjoy your own company and things like that, then you will stop settling for less than what you know you deserve. You'll realize that, you know what, I am a good woman. Like, I'm a funny person. Like, I'm great to be around. Like, why am I going to settle for somebody who doesn't appreciate that? You know, you'll start to, the more you love yourself, the more you're going to become your own best friend, and you're going to want more in life, and you're going to want to do better and things like that. So I hope this has helped you guys in some way. I'm going to get off here and enjoy this sunny afternoon with my baby before the storms come back. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great Monday and a great rest of your week. And hopefully I'll be on here tomorrow. See you guys.